Raider Nation, is this who's playing John Madden in the new movie coming out sometime soon? And who are the Raiders playing this year and when? Let's discuss that and more on today's Raiders Football Talk.
I bleed silver with black, and I wear it with pride. Hold my shield to the sky. I'm a Raider for life. 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 I'm a Raider for life.
Touchdown! Raiders!
Oh yeah, Raider Nation, what's up? It's your boy Mikey Raider coming to you with the latest installment of Raiders Football Talk, where one day a week, or latest breaking news that I need to talk about, I'll come to you with a video and we'll talk about it for a little bit. Unfortunately, I'm unable to go live on this channel as of the moment. Thank you, YouTube. But hey, we're going to have ourselves a good time. Please do me a favor, hit that thumbs up, that like, that subscribe button. Consider becoming a member of the channel for a couple of bucks. Help support me for early and exclusive content. And I have donation portals down below. If you guys feel like helping a brother out, buy some tacos, maybe afford a Raider game in the future, but I doubt it. But hey, I got merchandise, I got cameo as an actor, and I am selling Raider football jerseys. Go check out my Derek Carr video from a couple of days ago. I showed a couple of jerseys that I have for sale for $60, and I think they're well worth it. They were never worn. Check out the video before, the Derek Carr one. Hit me up on social media. DM me if you're interested, and I'll send you a photo or talk with you and sell you some of those jerseys that I have. All right, what are we going to talk about on today's show? Well, we got the schedule release. We got John Madden and biopic coming out very, very soon. We talked about this a while back, and I was upset that Nicolas Cage was going to be the actor when we found that out. Now we're getting our first photos from paparazzi and people like that on the set of the film that is currently being filmed. But hey, let's start with the biggest story of the week that I covered in another video, but Derek Carr retired. I don't need to talk about it much here, but I recommend you guys go check out my Derek Carr retirement video where we talk about him. Was he deserving of the Hall of Fame? We talked about some comeback conspiracies that are out there. We went over his stats. I went over the best and worst moments of Derek Carr's career for me as a Raider fan. And I think you guys might enjoy that video, whether you love Derek Carr, hate Derek Carr, or you're 50-50. Please check it out. He was one of my favorite players of the last decade for the Raiders. So we'll just leave it at that. I wish him the best. He has a channel on YouTube. He's making a lot of videos for. I think it's called the Homeland or Homebrew Network. So check it out. Him and his brother David are doing some things. And I'm wearing the Derek Carr jersey, which is available if you guys would like to buy it. Why? Because I need fucking money. I'm struggling. But it has been worn in a lot of videos. All right, I just wanted to say happy birthday to my father. On May 14th was my father's birthday. He passed away in 2017, so I'm really missing him during these times of remembering him and his birthday. But just want to say happy birthday, Father. I love you. You are a Raider in heaven. You are a Raider in peace. And yeah, you hung out with me and watched and listened to the Raider games. You were pretty much blind later in your life, but we had some good times. And you were in a few videos back in the days on my retro Raider videos saying, fuck the Broncos. Love you, Pops. Happy birthday. I don't know. I like this meme. This was an AI picture made with Homer Simpson with Woodson whiskey. Homer's enjoying a Woodson bourbon whiskey. Guys, you could buy it. Go online, search it. With the Raider fan and the Raider faithful. And Woodson probably was playing when Homer Simpson would have been at a bar. But he wouldn't have been drinking a Woodson whiskey. But those are the times that Woodson would have been playing. Well, technically, yeah. Even a couple years ago, before Woodson retired officially, The Simpsons was still on TV. So there you go. I'm going to say the picture in the background is not the first years with Woodson. I'm going to say it's the last year with Woodson when he came back to the Raiders. We'll leave it at that. All right, as we do on every episode, we talk about the cap space. And if you guys remember from previous videos, I told you the Raiders are not going to do much in terms of cap space. They have a history of saving $30 to $35 million in cap space for the previous 4 years because there is a legal financial advantage that is given to the teams to not blow all their cap space. They can legally leave a certain percentage in there, and they only have to spend 6% or 83% of it within 3 years. I don't know. It's weird numbers, and I predicted that the Raiders are not going to do much after the draft, and so far they haven't. We still got some months to go. Camps and injuries might play a part, but still, I think I'm on point with saying, a lot of people were saying, oh, they have all this money, they're going to spend it all in free agency this year, you know. I don't know if all the rookies are officially signed as of yet, but there might be another, $5-6 million taken off of the team cap space for the rookie draft pool. But still, I predicted it, and I'm sticking to it. The Raiders are going to save anywhere between $28 and $33 million this entire year, and they're going to leave it on the books. Oh, well, they're leaving it for next year, Monkey Raider. No, it's because they're leaving it in interest, and they're trying to earn some money off of it, and I know that's how it works. And they're not forced to use all that money for up to 3 years from now. So, why not keep it in the bank, earn some interest? Then if you have an emergency need, you got money there. It's pretty interesting, y'all. Pretty interesting, y'all. You would think that they might try to give Jacoby Myers a contract because he's on his final year, and I'm assuming he would want one. But is he in the Raiders' plans? That's a subject for another day to talk about. But there it is. We have cap space if we want to give Jacoby Myers a contract extension. All right, let's look at the latest news or the signings post-draft. There it is on screen. I'm not going to mention everything. But right after the draft, the Raiders signed wide receiver Colin Johnson. These are probably camp players for the most part. On May 8th, apparently they officially signed. Is it all the draft picks? Ashton Genty, Caleb Rogers, Charles Grant, Tonka Hemingway, J.J. Pughs, Tommy Mellett. Looks like all of the draft picks per se. So maybe our cap space is officially $36 million. Then signed wide receiver Dante Thornton. Some of these are the undrafted free agents as well. Jared Hufford. Oh, I forgot to go over the undrafted free agent players they picked up on my last show. Do I have that list here? Well, maybe it's on screen with the players we're looking at. So a lot of these are some of the undrafted players we picked up after the draft. And they doubled up at a lot of positions as well, like linebacker and defensive tackles and stuff like that. You could tell they have a need for those positions. And apparently waived or failed the physical was wide receiver Jeff Foreman. Then, I don't know if all of these players are undrafted free agents, former free agents for the Raiders, or whatever the case is, but in free agency on May 12th, we brought back Jalen Smith, a former Cowboy. He was a former Raider. We signed him. And these are interesting signings because they don't cost us a lot of money. They're on a 1-year contract. He is a veteran, so he can help the rookies, and he wants to get a contract. So he might try to ball out and do the best he can to get one final contract for his career, whether it be with the Raiders or somebody else. So he's going to fill a need if he can put it all together and have a great year on a cheap price for us to get a veteran free agent to teach the younger linebackers as well. He's going to try to get a contract. He's going to try to make a name for himself. He's going to try to, do something probably for the final year or two of his career in the NFL. So that's a great signing. I love what John Spytek and everybody's doing. I'm going to be quite honest with you. We finally got competent people in the building, and we're seeing it. We're seeing it. They're saving money. They're not making the splashy moves or the draft picks. They're waiting for their players. In my opinion, they're getting the right players. They're doubling down at players of need, like defensive tackle, because we have a lot of injuries there. They're building for the future and trying to win now, but the future clearly is more important and building through the draft. So I freaking love it. I'm appreciative. And will it mean and turn into actual victories and maybe playoffs? We'll discuss that in a few minutes when we do the schedule review. But there it is on screen. Amari Burney got signed. Tyreek McAllister signed. And they released Christian Wilkerson. Interesting. We'll go over the roster in another couple weeks as the camps or the mini camps or whatever they're called start. And then we went out, and then for the final day, I think hopefully that's their final draft pick that they signed, but we signed cornerback Darian Porter. He held out a little bit for a little more money. Congratulations on you, Darian Porter. So I think all the draft picks are signed. So that's looking really, really good. And the latest news of the week that was making waves around circles was when this photo was released of apparently Christian Bell as Al Davis on the left and Nicolas Cage on the right are playing Al Davis and John Madden respectively in a biopic that's coming out in 2026. Is it coming out this year? I don't know if it is. Maybe at the end of the year, like December. Maybe they want it to be like Academy Award type stuff. Maybe it's coming on Netflix or Warner Brothers or one of these streaming services. Is it coming in theaters? I do not know. I don't know if it's that big of a story. But there's a lot of biopics that are being made. And this is one of the, in my opinion, can be one of the greatest ones. Because you guys got to remember, ESPN did like a 30 for 30 with Al Davis and the years like that. And now, is this for ESPN? I don't know. I got to look into that. But now they're doing Al Davis and John Madden, but it's mostly about John Madden. And news broke that Nicolas Cage was going to play John Madden. And I was kind of pissed off because I thought as a Raider fan and an actor, I should at least have the audition. Boom, fucking connecting. I mean, I didn't really practice it. You got to go up the middle. Turducken. But still, I'm looking forward to it. But when this picture came out, I absolutely loved the look of Christian Bale. And then on the right, I wasn't so much sold as Nicolas Cage's John Madden when I saw this picture. It says right on the bottom of the screen, it says Amazon MGM Studios. So I'm assuming this is going to be an Amazon Prime video movie or biopic. So it's for Amazon Prime. Nicolas Cage, he's one of those actors that a lot of people love him, a lot of people hate him, but he always gives his all. Whatever character he tries to play, he gives it his all, and he's very unique and different and animated, and he can be scary, he can be fun, he can be dramatic. So I hope he'll do well. I know Christian Bale will kill it as Al Davis. He kills it in everything he does. And I hope and I pray, I know it's a John Madden biopic, probably about his life, his wife, his history in the NFL, becoming a coach and winning Super Bowls, his retirement, becoming an announcer. It might span his entire life. And that's okay. But man, I really, really want to see Al Davis and John Madden versus the fucking world and the entire NFL. that is the story that needs to be told against what's his name, Rosenthal, or I forgot his damn name. But you know, the NFL commissioner and all that other stuff back in the days. There could be a lot of good acting in this movie if it all works out. And I'm really hoping to see a couple of dramatic scenes with Al Davis talking about the NFL or the commissioner and all that shit they put on him. I'm really interested. But again, it's not an Al Davis biopic. There needs to be one. And let's be honest. Maybe Christian Bale will kill it and he'll be Al Davis in some other movies. But man, it looks amazing. I don't know what stadium they're filming it in. Did they go back to Oakland? It's probably available to film. But from that picture, I don't know. That looks like actually the new stadium, but I'm sure it's not. But did they go back to Oakland to film in the Coliseum where the Raiders played? Has it been demolished? I don't think it's been demolished that I know of. But I'm interested to find out. But from that picture, I love Al Davis. I love Christian Bale. I enjoy a little bit of the look of Nicolas Cage, but not too much. But then a couple of days later, we got this picture. Now this is the John Madden in my brain that I remember. So, you could clearly tell that on the bottom right is the actual photo from John Madden with the cigar where they took the reference for this exact outfit from. You know, so there it is. I mean, this one looks great. He looks great as John Madden. He looks just as tall, just as disheveled, but just as awesome. So I raised my hope factor when I saw this picture from, can't even speak, from Nicolas Cage in the Daily Mail. And I like it. I really, really do. I'm looking forward to this movie. And I can't wait to see it, but I'm going to judge because I'm a Raider. I hope this movie was directed by a Raider fan. They're going to say that in the press coverage before the film. But in my opinion, it should have been directed by a Raider. Should have been acted by Raiders. Hopefully Christian Bale says he's a Raider. Hopefully Nicolas Cage says he's a Raider. But still, it's going to be fun, man. And it's going to be really interesting. And we've come a long way, baby, to get ourselves a biopic of John Madden, the greatest Raiders coach probably in history to many, many people. All right. Well, the Raiders have released a scheduled release video. And if you guys remember, I believe, in my opinion, the Raiders are a little bit late to the party. Because about 2 or 3 years ago or 4 years ago, they started releasing these funny videos or these crap-talking videos from certain teams against other teams for their scheduled release where they would make a quick joke or a quick something about the team they're facing. And I don't remember the Raiders doing that. Maybe they did it a little bit, but I know for a fact this is the first year, and maybe the Raiders are late to the party, but they made an entire 7-minute video with a scheduled release, and I think they're clowning or coming for the heads of the teams we play this year. So we're going to watch that video live together right now, and we're going to critique it and see if it's good. I'm looking forward to the season ticket reveal for people that can afford it, which I can never, unless you guys want to subscribe and donate or buy some jerseys. I'm looking forward to that. But this video, we're going to find out what type of humor the Raiders have, if they have any. And do they want to really roast the other teams we're playing? I saw a portion of the video earlier to know what it was. And Raiders, don't trademark me or copyright me. I'm critiquing to it. I'm a Raider fan. But let's get it on screen, and we'll go from there. And let's watch the scheduled release video from the Raiders that was released a couple of days ago. And let's see what type of jokes the Raiders staff can have. They should have hired me. I would handle that shit. I'm a Raider for life, man. I'd go off on all the teams. But here it is. Let's get it started. And hopefully it's not too loud.
Here at the Las Vegas Raiders, we like to treat every day like it's game day.
Okay. That's kind of cool. They got the introductions. They're doing the modeling. All right. He's doing that classic football move. You gotta love that. You gotta love that. You gotta love that. That's kind of cool. Were they actual staff members at the Raiders facility? Probably. But I like how they have the cheerleaders there, and they make going. See, you know what? That might be the Pete Carroll event, the effect. Going to work needs to be like an entrance. It needs to be an event to go to work every day. We're going to work. That was kind of cool. That was kind of cute. And that was Marjorie Douglas Stoneman, the CEO. Some people call her a DEI hire. But I think she had the wherewithal to get that job. I don't like everything she's done, I'll be quite honest with you, during the blank 19 situation and forcing fans to show the V card to watch a game. Yeah. And the firing of like John Gruden and all that stuff. All right, let's watch the schedule release. Here we go. Oh, and for right after this video, I will predict wins or losses. Oh, is that Vic? Oh, no, that's Bonsignor, right? Vincent Bonsignor. Dude, they have an office like that where they do Raider news? That would be fun to go to work. They have a whole area? Or is that the cafeteria?
So I heard Tom Brady's in the building today with John Spytek.
Yeah, they're right out there.
Hey Tom, great draft class, some great free agents. We got Pete Carroll. You ready for the season? Let's.
All right. They couldn't get Tom Brady in the building, so because they call him the GOAT, they brought in a goat. That's kind of funny, man. They brought animals to this thing. That must have cost a lot of money. They had animal trainers. All right, Patriots week 1 at New England. Oh, we don't start at home? Damn. Hey, but that's going to be a game Tom Brady's going to want to win. Shit, that'll be fun. All right.
Go.
Let's fucking
All
go.
right, everyone.
Just like Tom Brady. Let's fucking go. All right, the stadium tour.
So the next stop on our tour will be our 3 Super Bowl trophies. The first 2 while we were in Oakland, and our third while we were the Los Angeles Raiders.
Of the 3 teams that played in Los Angeles, how many have won a Super Bowl?
2 have. 1, not so much.
Ah, that's a Charger dig. Oh shit, Chargers. That is a Charger digger. Out of in the AFC West, how many have won a Super Bowl? 2. 1, not so much. All right, Monday Night Football, baby, versus the Chargers. Wow, that's Harbaugh Monday night, and we're making fun of the Chargers never winning a Super Bowl. All right, I'll take it. That is a dig Raider fans do on X and Twitter. So whoever wrote these jokes, pretty decent. Fuck the Chargers. Let's go. Oh, so it says week 2 and 13. The first game apparently is Monday night. Then at home for the Raiders. So that's our opening game. Oh, see, the wheels are spinning. Hell yeah. Then on 11:30 in LA toward the end of the season. All right. It's going to be a good game, man. That is going to be a good game. Idiot Sean Marion, man. I saw a video the other day where Sean Marion was talking about, he goes, the best rivalry in the NFL, according to Sean Merriman, is the Raiders and Chargers. But not for the Raiders so much because we've been losing to the Chargers so much lately. I was watching that video going, are you mental? We have owned the fucking Chargers for the previous 5 or 6 years. We have. Maybe not last year because you got your new coach and everything, Harbaugh. But, dude, what do you mean for not so much lately, fucking Sean Mary bitch? All right, let's go to week 3.
Who wants to see the team room?
the people that they brought in? Did they bring in extras, or are they staff members, or actors, or fans, or people that were accidentally on the tour that day? They brought, hey, you want to be in our schedule? Release video.
1983 was a good year.
Yeah, I remember like it was yesterday. Let me see that, Jim.
1983 was a good year.
Touchdown.
Jim Plunkett. Oh, there it is. Jim Plunkett to Marcus Allen, Washington, week 3, 1983, when we beat the Washington, you can't name it anymore, for the Super Bowl. That's what it was, baby. That's right. That's what it was. And look, kids that don't even remember the Super Bowl know who the they don't know who the players are on the field. They're like, who are these people on the field? That's what they're doing. So we beat in 1983. We beat Washington. Oh my God, that's great. Let's watch that one again. Oh, I hate getting old. I hate seeing these players, these legends, old and struggling to handle the ball off or run. That's me though, because I'm old too.
1983 was a good year.
Yeah, I remember like it was yesterday. Let me see that, Jim.
83 when we beat the Washington Redskins. There it is. That long Super Bowl run he had. And they're like,
Holy
huh?
Toledo.
Whoa.
Here at
He said, Holy Toledo. Is that what the announcer said during the Super Bowl? Holy Toledo? All right. Apparently we got a chef. Is that a chef?
Raiders headquarters, we love to make everything authentically and with love. Come on, that needs more sauce! Hey, you guys are taking too long, let's go!
Chicago pizza?
What is up? That's
Where's the cheese? Where's the cheese?
You call yourself a chef? That looks like
Is that Chicago pizza? I love food. That looks like Chicago pizza. Oh, we're playing the Bears. I'm sure that's what it is.
You call yourself a chef? That looks like bear shit.
That looks like bear shit. It is the Bears. That looks like bear shit. Awesome. Friggin' awesome. It does look like bear shit when you think about it. A Chicago pizza. We're playing the Bears, baby. Damn, that's going to be fun. That's going to be a fun game. Raiders versus Colts.
Dang, AJ.
It's accurate, boy. Is that making fun of Pat McAfee? Because we're playing the Colts? I mean, I kind of don't get that one. Pat McAfee is popular. He was a punter. But he's so accurate. They showed how accurate he was, AJ Cole was. Is that a Pat McAfee thing as well? About his, oh, Ashton Genty, let's go! That's probably when he visited the Raiders. Post-draft. That's when they filmed it all. Oh, shit! Violator, baby! Let's go, Wayne and Rilla! What's up, Gorilla Rilla? Oh, my God. They got to hang out with Ashton Genty. That's freaking awesome. Oh, my God. Look at their posing. I freaking love it. Shy guys. I've met them and hung out with them so many times. They're amazing people. There it is.
Welcome to the dark side.
going up.
He's laughing. Oh, sorry. Who were we playing? Was it Tennessee? Do you guys remember that commercial in the playoffs or Christmas time when we were playing the Tennessee Titans and we made the video and I think Violator was in it and we sang Christmas carols? We're like, welcome to the dark side, welcome. Maybe that was the reference, but that was awesome. Welcome to the dark side. And listen to the laugh. I bet you Ashton Genty couldn't hold his face. You know, they're not really actors and everything, so they probably broke the silence. Once the door closed, they thought they were done. And Ashton Genty probably, he couldn't hold it. Let's watch Ashton Genty's face, how he reacts to this. It's kind of funny, man, to see Violator and Rilla. And Rilla never talks, really. You know, like in videos show. Let's watch Ashton Dentsy's face.
Welcome to the dark side.
He's probably about to break. Ashton Dentsy smiles like. Let's go, baby. Oh, referees. Oh shit. Oh shit. What's to come? We always know the history of the Raiders versus the referees.
Hey, where's the flags?
Where's the flag?
Grab one there. You can grab one over there and get a penalty flag over here. You see up here. There we go.
Oh shit! Kansas City. That's why. That's the greatest joke. That's the greatest joke so far. Where's the flags? Because of Kansas City, they never get no flags. The entire NFL complains. Where's the flags on Mahomes, the linemen, the this, the that? Where's the flags? The Raiders said, where's the flag? With referees saying, where's the flags? As an insult to the referees in the NFL. Then we got Penn and Teller magicians hiding the flags in Raiders. That was great. I gotta watch that one again. Sorry, y'all. I'm enjoying myself, dude. Oh, that's great. That was a good one. That was a good one. Hell yeah. Fuck the Chiefs.
Hey, where's the flags?
That's right. Where are they?
Grab one there. You can grab one over there and get a penalty flag over here. You see up here. There we go. There's one.
They pull them out of their ass. They pull out the flags versus the Raiders out of their ass. Oh shit! It says TBD for the game after 10-19. So that's one of those games that they can move back and forth.
And how about
in week 18? Shit, the final season. They're hoping for a possible playoff run for the Raiders and the Chiefs in that game, to be determined. It might be prime time.
Here, there's one here. Good reaction. Good reaction.
Good reaction. We have a bye. Oh, they sold the empty building. That's great. Our bye week is 8. That's not bad, y'all. That's not bad at all. To get a feel for your team and have the bye week. Is that Jackson Powers Johnson?
Las Vegas Raiders, this is Jackson Powers Johnson.
Why does he have something covered up on his jersey? Why does he have... It's a Raider jersey. Is that your numbers? Is that a logo for another team? Why would you have it covered up? Unless it said Nike and they don't want to be a part of this video because you have to get their copyright or trademark to have it in the videos. I don't know. Sorry, that's interesting. All right, let's watch the video. Apparently he's working for the Raiders.
Jackson Powers Johnson.
Wait, Newmark or Newman has the logo on the hat, so why wouldn't it be on the jersey? I don't know.
Yeah, no, I can definitely help you out with that. Uh-huh.
This guy's ingratiated himself with the entire team. Have you noticed that? Hanging out with Max, being around the building. Like, he doesn't want to go home and be with his family. He'd rather be with the Raiders trying to build the culture and the team. I'm liking this dude. I'm really liking this dude.
Anything else? No? Just always remember, go Raiders.
What the fuck?
Jackson.
What the fuck was that? Go Raiders? Raiders. What the... Huh? Why did you do it wrong? Did you do it wrong on purpose? Are you trying to make a meme of yourself? We're going to clown you forever.
Anything else? No? Just always remember, go Raiders.
Jackson, what was that?
Just working hard.
Just working hard. Oh, because we're playing Jacksonville. Duval. Raiders. All right, I get it. For a split second, you had me freak the fuck out, y'all. Duval. What are you doing? Just working hard. Making fun of the Jaguars not working hard. And then saying Duval in a press conference. All right. And then he looked at the camera and smirked.
I've been with the Raiders for over 5 years now, and nothing surprises me.
And they've all been wearing silver and black. Did you notice that? The workers? I've been with the Raiders, 5 years now, and nothing surprises you. Oh, shit, it's a little pony. We're playing the Broncos.
Cute pony.
Cute pony. There it is. Broncos 11-6 versus Denver on Thursday night. There it is, baby. Then in Las Vegas in December. And they brought another animal in. Man, they definitely had an animal wrangler. That's a beautiful little pony. But yeah, calling them ponies instead of Broncos. That's awesome. That's awesome. Fuck the Broncos too.
It's good, but let's have a closer look.
Yeah, let's have a closer look.
Oh shit, referees checking it. Oh fuck, they're gonna do an index. I knew it. Oh my god, we're playing the Cowboys.
What you think? Very good. Yeah.
Oh fuck. Oh god, that just hurt my soul right there. When I realized what they were doing when they put the first and 10 numbers so close to the TV or video or photo. How did I know it was a fucking... Ooh, that hurt me. Oh, you guys remember my videos around that time? I went off. I went crazy. I went wild. Wow, I gotta watch that one again. Oh, there it is with the index card. Oh, go fuck yourself. Oh, go fuck yourself. That was a great one, y'all. That was a great one.
It's good, but let's have a closer look.
Yeah, let's have a closer look.
Let's have a closer look. Oh, gosh, this one hurts. Oh, gosh, versus the Cowboys for that first down. Oh, it's good. What? Oh, God, this is great.
What you think? Very good. Yeah, looks good.
Oh, it's Monday Night Football versus the Cowboys. Let's freaking go. We have, what, 2 or 3 so far primetime games.
Hey, yo, come on, man. What's going on?
It was bring your dog to work day today, bro.
Bring your dog to work day today.
Come on, man.
Step on the poop. Oh, the Browns! The dog pound. That's awesome. It was bring your dog to work today. Don't step on the poop. Dude, they're doing pretty good today, the Raiders are.
Ugh, what's that smell?
Ooh, what's that smell?
Can I get some help?
Here we go.
Is that Gino?
Terrible son.
Is that Gino? Is that players from the offensive line? And did they do the eagle, whatever it's called, the tush push? Is that what they did, the tush push? Oh, God, that's classic. That is great. We're playing the Eagles, I'm guessing. Yeah, look. Need some help? I think that's
Can I get some help?
Here we go.
Is that Gino in the building? It is!
Terrible son.
Yeah, tush push.
Thanks,
Yeah. December 14th, playing the Eagles at Eagles. Oh, that's going to be a great game. Eagles fans are rough and tough like Raider fans as well. Oh, my God, that's great. That was great. Thank you, Gino. Being in the building, being a part of the team, that's freaking awesome. That's freaking awesome, man. Please ingratiate yourself more.
I'm talking about. Here we go.
That was great. That was great. Oh, it's the bull.
Come on,
Is that
you got
Max
it.
Crosby? Yeah, it is. Why is Max Crosby not wearing silver and black?
Shot.
Oh, you big dog.
Gotcha, bro.
Look at Max Crosby. Always got to be the model, the diva. He's always got to brand something to make money. That's probably what it is. I think he had a brand deal with Ashton Genty and somebody else for a clothing brand. I don't know the name of it, but I think that's what they're doing. So he can peacock and stand out. They had to give permission. Maybe that's why Jackson Powers Johnson wore like the tape on that other jersey earlier, because they didn't have the rights for either Nike, Adidas, or whoever it was. And Max Crosby, with his brand that he got a brand deal with, and Ashton Genty, that's why they're promoting that brand in this video. That's what I think it is. I can't even see the name of the van. Sinclair, something like that. Oh! He kicked it with his injured leg? instead of tackling it. And what did it look like? It looked like a bull. Who are the bulls in the NFL? Texans.
Come on.
He looks good off of injury, kicking that thing. Oh, it is the Texans. Shit, I just barely noticed that. Shit. Need to watch that again a little bit.
Come on, you got it.
Oh, it's like ring toss.
Shot.
All you think of.
Gotcha, bro.
So that proves Max Crosby's not a quarterback.
Come on, Max.
And he's looking good off of his injury. That was a cool video. Oh, Blue Man Group.
Guys,
That's right there in
white,
Vegas.
not blue.
White, not blue. Oh, painting the field. Who's blue? What team is blue? The Giants. Yeah, TBD too. TBD. That's another game. Might have playoff caliber. Apparently week 17 and 18, the NFL wants the Raiders to be one of those games. Are they predicting the Raiders might be in the playoffs? Because why would the NFL give the Raiders 2 weeks in a row, as we saw earlier in week 18, the Chiefs TBD, to be determined, and week 17? So that means either the Giants might be involved with the predicted script for playoff programming, or the Raiders could be involved with a predicted script for possible playoff seeding in week 17 and 18 as the Chiefs, as we saw earlier. Wow. Are they predicting a good year for the Raiders? Possibly.
Coach, your chewing gum for the year is here. Where do you want me to put it?
Hey, where's Flag?
Oh my God, your chewing gum for the year is here. Sorry, I'm laughing too much, getting too much saliva. I have a napkin here, trust me. Pete Carroll, is that his office? Doesn't look very traditional. Very interesting office to look at. And your chewing gum is here, because he chews gum all the time. I would have put like 10 boxes of chewing gum. That's just me. But is that his actual office? Somebody needs to zoom in on some of those fucking plays, man. You know the other NFL teams are going to be zooming in on it. They're already playing like, what's the word, spy. Trust me, those plays are on there. Those are probably former Pete Carroll plays that the Raiders are going to disguise as something else in the future. And they want the NFL teams to watch this video in 4K, zoom in on these plays, and then they're going to, in the first couple games of the season, they're going to be like, oh, I think he might throw one of these plays. And then they're going to see the formation, and then the other team's going to call it in, oh, that was the one on the board in his office. And then the Raiders are going to change it up completely and have a big fucking play. That's the way to play spy and to play coy and give him misinformation, Pete Carroll. But that's a lot of chewing gum. And what's his flavor of chewing gum? Hubba Bubba? I don't know. I really don't know. When I got a haircut back in the days when I was younger, they used to give me the bubble gum with the cartoon. It had a little comic strip inside of it, a little square card. And then I used to love the colored ones. What was it called? The stripe gum. It had a zebra and it had different colors of fruit flavors. That was great. Fucking great.
For it.
There's your bubble gum. For the
That's
year.
good stuff.
He said it's good stuff.
I'm smacking this apple.
Oh, are these are the outtakes? These are the outtakes. They have outtakes? All right, let's go.
I'm smacking this apple.
Dad, take a deep breath, all right, man?
Oh,
I'm sorry.
They had a lot of boxes. That's the clip they should have used with her bringing in a bunch of boxes. They should have.
Dad, take a deep breath, all right, man?
Bring in a bunch of boxes the first time. time and then throw them bubble gum. These are all
I'm sorry who's ever apple this is. I swear to God, I'll get you a new one.
Oh. Uh-oh, he probably got hit once or twice in the head.
Real life.
This is real life. Oh, more boxes. There you go. Wow.
Damn it, I forgot to make the door.
Put it back one more time.
Let's start all over.
Marcus, get out.
Oh, that's right. Max Crosby wanted to do the door thing. What did they say? Max Crosby, get out?
Let's start all over.
Marcus, get out.
First, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickle.
Oh, really? On a printer.
I told you, I need some tequila before I do this.
What? Sorry. I didn't know which gun it was.
Are you a drinker, John Spytek? Oh, shit. Vegas? I hope that's not a Sorry, guys. I'm a Raider fan. I'm a jaded Raider. With John Spytek saying, I'm going to need tequila for this or all of this, or I always need tequila. Oh, shit. Henry Ruggs, anyone? I'm just saying. Some videos like that can come back and bite the Raiders in the ass in the future. But it ain't going to ring true. No more Kirsch.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, how you doing?
Oh, she looks so nervous bringing in the animal trainer. Oh, she looks so nervous.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, how you doing?
Hi.
Let's make this fast, hon.
So cute. Let's make this fast, hon.
Wait, goodbye.
All right.
Just compete, baby.
Did he say just compete, baby, instead of just win? I mean, I get it. That's what you're about. Is that disrespectful to the nation? Probably not, because we need to start from anew. And he said just compete, baby? Oh, shit.
All right.
Just compete, baby.
All right, there it is, y'all. The Raiders schedule. We'll go into it in more detail in just a second. Hope you guys enjoyed that, my reacting to it for the first time. Wow. That was great. My favorite one has got to be, there's two of them. It's got to be the tush push. I fucking love that one. But I'm going to be honest with y'all. The referee one was great too with the flags. And I loved / hated the index card. God, if I have to pick my favorite one out of all of them, out of those three, God, I think because it invoked too much of an emotion for me, because we're normally mad and upset Raider fans, it's got to be the index card. I was pissed off with that game. I went over that game and that video and all that shit like a conspiracy theorist. And I spent hours upon hours deducting what actually happened. And it made no sense to me. So that was my favorite. How did the Raiders staff and writers or whoever they got come up with all of these? They probably had like 3 or 4 little jokes for every team. And then some of them probably were shot down. They're like, no, that's too much. You know, maybe a Deshaun Watson joke with Cleveland, a quarterback joke or some stuff like that. And they couldn't take it that way. And they probably only filmed a couple of different versions on some of them, you know, for final approval. But it was interesting. Very, very interesting, y'all. All right. Let's get this party started. Let's pull out my way too early win-loss predictions for this season. Let's get it on the screen. And there it is. There's our season, looking at it as a whole. And now I'm going to predict the wins and losses for the Raiders. And just looking at it this way, how many primetime games do we have? Because I haven't really put all the math together and looked at it that correctly. Okay, we got the bye week, week 8. And then all the possible prime times are after the bye week. Okay. 8/15, November 16th, 8/15, November 17th, And then TBDs. So that looks like 2 primetime games. You know, meaning on television, right? I don't see any others. So we have 2 primetime games, possibly 3, depending on the to be determined. All right, let's get into my predictions. Let's start with week 1. Hopefully this program that I'm using will work. Get it on screen. We play the New England. I'm going to go through this kind of quickly, not discussing each game. But we play the New England Patriots in the Tom Brady revenge game, and I think we're going to get it. So, oh, there we go. So I put the Raiders winning that game. Then we play the Chargers at home for our home game. And they got, you know, John Harbaugh, and he's coming into his 2nd year. It's going to be early for the Raiders season. This game could go any way. But I'm gonna pick a loss. I don't know why for the Raiders home opener. Probably shouldn't have done that. Sorry guys, my voice. I probably shouldn't have done that now looking back, but whatever. It is what it is. This is a way too early prediction loss. It could go either way. Then we play the Washington Commanders. They got a good team. That's at Washington. They're probably going to have a big year. I'm going to predict that a loss as well. Then we got the Bears coming into our place. I think we can get that game. I'm going to give that game a victory. We're now 2-2. Then we got the Colts. I think we can get that game. Yeah. We've won 2 in a row now at this point. We got Tennessee at Tennessee. They got a new quarterback and some new players. We can get that game. There we go. We've won 3 in a row. Then we got Kansas City at Kansas City before the bye week. Thank God we're not playing Kansas City after the bye week. We all know Andy Reid's record after the bye week. But again, I mean, they are still too damn dominant. And I know we can beat them if we play the right game. I don't see this as that game. I think we're going to lose that game. Then we come off of the bye week versus Jacksonville. Who knows what type of team they will be at that point. And they're struggling as well. I think we can win that game off of a bye week. I'm going to give that game to the Raiders. Then we're playing at Denver. They got Sean Payton. They got some good teams and some players. And I could go either way with this one. But I'm going to say we lose this game. Yeah, I'm going to say we lose this game. Then we got Dallas Cowboys. They are a decent enough team to win games. Can we pull it through the Cowboys on prime time? I don't know. They still got too much, man. With CeeDee Lamb and players like that and Pickens that they traded for. It could be a shit show or it could be a popular show. I don't know. I think the Raiders might lose that game. Let's give a loss on that game. Then we got Cleveland Browns at home. Yeah, who knows what's going to happen with them. We can win that game. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Then we play the Chargers at LA, which is kind of like a home game. We could either win or lose that game. What way am I going to go? I'm going to give it a loss. Apparently, we're going to lose both games to the Chargers. I don't know why I'm freaking out about that. Like I said, don't get mad at me. It could go either way. It could go either way. But with Sean Payton being their coach, Jim Harbaugh being their coach, they are a different team, y'all. They are a different team. That's going to be the Harbaugh-Pete Carroll Bowl. Both of those Charger games. You know what? Now that I think about it, because they have history and they hate each other, they have a lot of history. Watch the videos. I should have gave the Raiders one of those games. Fuck. Pete Carroll's going to win one of those fucking games. You're damn right he will. They have a lot of history. Those are going to be the Harbaugh-Pete Carroll Bowls. No love lost there, y'all. Then we got the Broncos again the next week. 2 tough components. I'm going to give this a win. That's right. I should have done it with the Chargers. I'm going to give the Broncos a loss versus the Raiders so we get a victory. Then we face the Eagles. Yeah. Guys, they are the better team. I'm going to have to give that one a loss. Then we got the Texans at Houston. Man, if they can do anything like they did their first year with C.J. Stroud, they're going to be a formidable team late in December. That could go either way. But this is also Pete Carroll's first year. with the team. We might be a little tired at that point. There might be, hopefully not, injury setting in. I can go either way with this one, but you know what? Just because it's the first year with Pete Carroll and stuff, I'm going to give it a win! Raiders win! That's why that game might put us into the playoff push for week 17 and 18. That's why the damn NFL put us to be determined, because it's in the motherfucking script. So at this point, we've won 8 games, and you can make the playoffs with 10 victories. You can. You could probably make a wild card. So the next 2 games that the Raiders would probably need to win are TBD, to be determined. I think it's in the Raiders script. But now, do we beat these other teams and get into the playoffs? That's a story for another day. We're facing the Giants at home. Did you notice that? The NFL gave us at-home games the final 2 weeks because they know Vegas is a money-making machine on television. And if we're in a playoff push, which might be scripted, yeah. Do we beat the Giants? Yeah, we do. Yes, we do. We do. We do. Then the Chiefs are trying to get a playoff seeding. They need a victory. The Raiders need a victory. And we lose. Miss the playoffs. That's the NFL script for you. Maybe we make the playoffs with a couple of Monday night games. That week we have to watch it. The team has to lose. And we make the playoffs or whatever, you know, with a 9-8 record or whatever. But I think that's the NFL script. But regardless, if we win 9 victories in the first season with Pete Carroll coming off of, 4 victories last year, that will be a success. That will be a Raider building foundation for all time. Basically restarting, drafting all these players, not picking up many free agent players, bringing on a young quarterback, a cheaper, not cheaper, but like a veteran quarterback for basically 1 or 2 years, and winning 9 games with that quarterback in Seattle, Vegas. You get it because of Geno Smith and Pete Carroll, Seattle West, if you want to call it, even though they're out west. That would be an amazing thing to win 9 games. 9 games. So to be quite honest with you, the Raiders could be anywhere between 7 wins and 9 wins. So I guess the betting odds, I don't know what they are now. I haven't looked them up. They're probably going to put the Raiders at, again, 6.5 or 7.5. And if it was 6.5, I'd bet the over. If it was 7.5, I'd bet the over. I would. 8 games at least. I feel it in my bones. I'm predicting 9 wins here. And I would be very, very happy with that, Raider Nation. I'm already a happy Raider, which is I haven't been in a long time. I'd be a happy Raider for that. So there it is, Raider Nation. Those are my predictions. Do you agree with me? Do you not agree with me? Let me know what I should have changed, what I shouldn't have changed. And other than that, all I can say, Raider Nation, is I frickin' love you all. I appreciate y'all. And here it is on screen in a little bit of better graphics. The Raiders schedule. From the Rush podcast, they made a version. And I look forward to watching everybody else's videos and predictions in the future. For now, stay happy, stay healthy, stay blessed, stay Raider. Thanks for tuning in to Raider Football Talk. I'll see you on the next video. And remember, it's always go Raiders. See what I did there? I'm out. I'm Mikey Raider. I love you. God bless. Good night.